This was the fear of so many pushing for greater diversity in front of, and behind, the camera, that Hollywood would be all talk, no action, and those fears seem to have come true, according to a new report published by the University of Southern California USC Annenberg Inclusion Initiative, which analyzed the 100 top-grossing films each year since 2007. Amongst the findings, it uncovered that, last year, only 31.8% of characters with dialogue were women, which is roughly the same ratio that's been seen over the last decade. Of women in leading roles, only 5 were aged 45 or older, despite campaigns such as Oscar So White making efforts to center diversity as a key issue within the industry. The statistics are particularly dispiriting when it comes to women of color. Only 4 women of color were leads in 2017, and white actors were cast in 70.7% of all speaking roles. Of the top 100 films, 43 had no black female characters, 65 had no Asian or Asian American female characters, and 64 had no Latina characters. Neither have the statistics improved for LGBTQ representation. Out of more than 4,400 characters from last year whose duality was analyzed, only 0.7% were lesbian, gay, or bi roles that were predominantly white and male. Out of 400 main films from 2014 to 2017, there has only been 1 trans character. Furthermore, the report found that only 2.5% of all characters from the top 100 films had a disability. There is a cacophony of voices crying out for change, but Hollywood hasn't changed its hiring practices, Stacey L. Smith, who authored the report, stated via The Guardian. We're seeing very stable trends and very little movement in storytelling. Smith has called for the widespread adoption of the inclusion rider, as highlighted in Frances McDormand's Oscar speech earlier this year, which adds a clause to contracts requiring cast and crew on films to meet a certain level of diversity. Also suggested was that states with tax incentive programs for film productions should also make diverse casts and crews part of their requirements. After witnessing little change in these numbers, it is clear that Hollywood must do more to ensure that marginalized groups are a part of the fabric of storytelling. Good intentions are not enough to create change, said Smith via Deadline. Hollywood needs tangible, actionable solutions that will usher in real transformation. Our work brings to light the steps that companies and individuals can take if they want to see results. Follow Independent Culture on Facebook for all the latest on film, TV, music, and more.